Long ago, when the world was still young, people had turned away from what was right. They lied, they fought, they hurt one another, and kindness had become rare. The earth was filled with violence and corruption, and God's heart was broken. But among all the chaos, there was one man who still walked with God. His name was Noah. Noah was a man of integrity, honest, humble, and faithful. When others laughed at goodness, Noah chose what was right. So one day God spoke to Noah with a message that would change history. God said, "Noah, the world has become full of evil. I will send a great flood to wash it clean. But you have found favor in my eyes. Build an ark, a great boat, to save your family and every kind of animal." Imagine the look on people's faces. A man building a massive wooden ship on dry land, far from the ocean. They must have laughed. They must have whispered, "Noah's lost his mind. What flood? What rain?" But Noah didn't listen to their mockery. He picked up his tools, followed God's instructions, and began to build, and piece by piece, day by day. The ark was enormous, about the size of a modern football field. It had 3 levels, many rooms, and was coated inside and out with tar to keep it waterproof. For years, Noah worked while others continued in their wicked ways. Still, he warned them, "Turn back to God. A flood is coming." But no one believed. Then something incredible happened. Animals began to arrive, two by two, lions and lambs, elephants and eagles, tiny insects and great beasts, all walking, flying, and crawling toward the ark. People watched in amazement. How could this be? But Noah knew this was God's hand at work. God told Noah to bring in 7 pairs of every clean animal and 2 of every unclean one, along with enough food for all. When everything was ready, Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives entered the ark. And then the rain began. At first, just a drizzle, then a downpour. Rain fell harder than anyone had ever seen before. The sky burst open, and water poured from above and below. Rivers overflowed, valleys disappeared, mountains began to vanish beneath the rising waters. Outside the ark, the people realized too late that Noah had been right. The flood swallowed everything in its path. Inside the ark, though, Noah and his family were safe. The great boat rose on the waters and floated, guided by the unseen hand of God. For 40 days and 40 nights, rain covered the earth. Every mountain, every tree, every home, gone. But inside the ark, there was peace. God remembered Noah. After many months, the rain stopped. The sun broke through the clouds for the first time in a long while. Noah opened a small window and released a raven.